Most seniors think calcium is the answer to stronger bones and joints, but they've been sold a lie. What if I told you there's a protein that makes up over 30% of all the protein in your body, and after age 60, you lose it at an alarming rate of 1% every single year? This isn't just some minor nutrient deficiency. This is the foundation that holds your cartilage together, cushions your knees, and keeps your joints moving without pain. The protein I'm talking about is collagen. And here's the shocking truth that the supplement industry doesn't want you to know. You don't need expensive powders or pills. The most powerful collagen-boosting foods are sitting right in your kitchen, and some of them contain the exact building blocks your body needs to rebuild damaged cartilage from the inside out. In this video, we're revealing the 7 most powerful collagen foods that can naturally rebuild your knees and joints after 60. These aren't trendy superfoods or exotic ingredients. These are real, accessible foods backed by solid research that show measurable improvements in joint comfort, flexibility, and mobility. But first, let me ask you this. Where are you watching from today? And how are your knees feeling lately? Drop a comment below because we're reading and replying to every single one. We want to know if you're dealing with morning stiffness, creaky joints, or that nagging pain that just won't go away. Now, before we dive into these 7 game-changing foods, you need to understand something critical about collagen that most people over 60 don't realize. Your body makes collagen naturally, but after age 25, production starts to decline. By the time you hit 60, you're making about 40% less collagen than you did in your 20s. That's why your skin starts to sag, your joints begin to ache, and simple movements that used to be effortless now cause discomfort. But here's where it gets interesting. Your body can still make collagen after 60, but it needs the right raw materials. Think of collagen like a house. You can't build a house without lumber, nails, and concrete. Similarly, your body can't build collagen without specific amino acids, vitamins, and minerals. The foods we're about to reveal don't just contain collagen. They contain the exact nutrients your body uses as building blocks to manufacture fresh, strong collagen fibers. And unlike synthetic supplements that often pass right through your system, these whole foods deliver nutrients in forms your body recognizes and can actually use. Let's start with food number 7, and I guarantee this one will surprise you because most seniors avoid it thinking it's too high in fat. Number 7, salmon skin. Yes, you heard that right. The part of the salmon that most people throw away or avoid is actually one of the richest sources of marine collagen on the planet. But we're not talking about just any salmon here. Wild-caught salmon skin contains type 1 collagen, which is the exact same type that makes up your joint cartilage, tendons, and ligaments. What makes salmon skin so powerful is that it contains collagen in its most bioavailable form. When you eat it, your digestive system breaks it down into smaller peptides that your body can absorb and transport directly to your joints. But here's the key. The collagen in salmon skin is accompanied by omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, which are powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. This combination is crucial because inflammation is one of the main drivers of joint pain and cartilage breakdown. While the collagen provides the raw materials for repair, the omega-3s help calm the inflammation that's causing damage in the first place. To get the most benefit, you want to eat the skin from wild-caught salmon, not farm-raised. Wild salmon has higher levels of omega-3s and lower levels of contaminants. The best way to prepare it is to crisp it up in a pan with a little olive oil until it's golden and crunchy. You can eat it like a chip, or crumble it over salads for a collagen and omega-3 boost. Number 6 takes us into unexpected territory. This food has been used for centuries in traditional medicine, but modern science is just now proving how powerful it really is. Number 6, chicken feet. I know what you're thinking. Chicken feet sound unusual, maybe even off-putting. But before you dismiss this, consider that chicken feet contain more collagen per serving than almost any other food source. In many cultures, chicken feet soup is considered a healing remedy for joint pain, and now we know why. Chicken feet are essentially pure cartilage, skin, and connective tissue. When you cook them slowly, all of that collagen breaks down into gelatin, creating a rich, nutrient-dense broth that's like liquid gold for your joints. The collagen in chicken feet is primarily type 2, which is the specific type found in your joint cartilage. But the real magic happens when you cook them properly. When chicken feet are simmered for several hours, the collagen transforms into easily digestible gelatin. This gelatin contains glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, 3 amino acids that are essential for collagen synthesis in your body. These aren't just random amino acids. They're the specific building blocks your joints need to rebuild damaged cartilage. The best way to use chicken feet is to make a slow-cooked bone broth. Add them to a pot with vegetables, herbs, and a splash of apple cider vinegar to help extract the minerals. Let it simmer for 12 to 24 hours until the liquid becomes gelatinous when cooled. This tells you that the collagen has been fully extracted. You can drink the broth warm, use it as a base for soups, or even turn it into a savory gelatin snack. Now, let's move to a food that's hiding in plain sight in most kitchens, but hardly anyone realizes its joint healing potential. Number 5. Egg whites. Most people think of egg whites as just protein for building muscle, but they contain something much more valuable for joint health. Egg whites are rich in collagen, but more importantly, they're loaded with the amino acids your body needs to make its own collagen. The protein in egg whites is considered a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids. But for collagen production, 3 amino acids are particularly crucial: glycine, proline, and lysine. Egg whites are one of the richest food sources of these collagen-building amino acids. The good news is that egg whites are versatile and easy to incorporate into your diet. You can add them to smoothies, make egg white omelets with vegetables, or even whip them into a light mousse with berries. The key is preparation. Raw egg whites contain avidin, a protein that can interfere with biotin absorption. Cooking neutralizes avidin and makes the amino acids more bioavailable. So always cook your egg whites, whether you scramble them, bake them, or add them to cooked dishes. Coming up next, we're diving into a food that most seniors have sitting in their pantry right now, but they have no idea it contains compounds that can actually reverse joint damage at the cellular level. Number 4. Bone broth. This isn't just trendy health food. This is liquid medicine that's been hiding in your grandmother's kitchen for decades. Real bone broth, made from slowly simmered animal bones, contains a concentrated dose of collagen, minerals, and healing compounds that can transform your joint health in ways that will shock you. But here's where most people go wrong. They buy those expensive cartons from the store thinking they're getting the same benefits. Those commercial broths are watered down, processed, and contain almost no actual collagen. Real bone broth should gel when it cools. If it doesn't turn into jelly in your refrigerator, you're drinking flavored water, not medicine. When you make bone broth properly, something incredible happens. The long, slow cooking process breaks down the collagen in the bones, cartilage, and connective tissue into smaller, easily absorbed peptides. These peptides contain glycosaminoglycans, including chondroitin sulfate and glucosamine, the same compounds found in expensive joint supplements, but in bone broth, they come in their natural form, surrounded by cofactors that help your body actually use them. What makes bone broth so powerful is the synergy of nutrients. You're getting collagen peptides, hyaluronic acid, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, and trace minerals all in one package. Your joints need all of these components working together. Taking isolated supplements often fails because you're missing the supporting nutrients that make absorption and utilization possible. To make real bone broth, use bones from grass-fed animals if possible. Beef knuckle bones, chicken carcasses, or turkey bones all work well. Add a splash of apple cider vinegar to help extract the minerals, then simmer for 18 to 24 hours. The longer you cook it, the more nutrients you extract. You can drink it warm like tea, use it as a cooking liquid for grains, or turn it into soups and stews. Number 3 brings us to a food that's been completely overlooked by the health community: yet it contains compounds that can actually signal your genes to produce more collagen. Number 3. Organ meats. I know this sounds challenging, but stay with me because the science on this is absolutely incredible. Organ meats like liver, kidney, and heart contain the highest concentrations of collagen-supporting nutrients found in any food. But more importantly, they contain compounds that act like switches, turning on your body's own collagen production pathways. Liver, in particular, is loaded with vitamin A, copper, and zinc, 3 nutrients that are absolutely essential for collagen synthesis. Without adequate copper, your body can't form the crosslinks that give collagen its strength. Without zinc, the enzymes that build collagen can't function, and without vitamin A, the whole process shuts down. Most seniors are deficient in all 3 of these nutrients, which explains why their collagen production drops so dramatically with age. But here's the fascinating part. A study published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry found that people who consumed organ meats regularly had significantly higher levels of collagen markers in their blood. The researchers discovered that certain peptides in organ meats actually stimulate the genes responsible for collagen production. It's like sending a signal to your cells saying, "Time to rebuild." The challenge with organ meats is that many people find them unpalatable. But you don't need to eat large amounts to get benefits. Just 2 to 3 ounces per week can make a significant difference. You can mix ground liver into meat dishes, add it to stews where the flavor gets masked by herbs and spices, or even take it in supplement form if you absolutely can't tolerate the taste. The key is consistency. These nutrients need to be present in your system regularly to support ongoing collagen production. Think of it as providing your body with premium building materials instead of cheap substitutes. Moving to number 2, we encounter a food that's so powerful for joint health. It's actually being studied as a treatment for severe arthritis. Yet most seniors have never even heard of it. Number 2, gelatin from grass-fed sources. This might seem similar to bone broth, but gelatin is actually the concentrated, purified form of collagen. When you buy high-quality gelatin powder from grass-fed animals, you're getting almost pure collagen protein in its most bioavailable form. What makes gelatin extraordinary is its amino acid profile. It's about 35% glycine, an amino acid that's crucial for collagen synthesis, but severely lacking in modern diets. Glycine also has powerful anti-inflammatory properties and helps repair the gut lining, which is important because poor gut health can interfere with nutrient absorption and increase systemic inflammation. The best way to use gelatin is to dissolve it in warm liquid about an hour before meals. This timing is important because gelatin is best absorbed on an empty stomach. You can mix it into herbal tea, warm water with lemon, or even homemade fruit gels. The key is using high-quality, grass-fed gelatin that hasn't been processed with chemicals or artificial additives. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The number 1 most powerful collagen food for rebuilding knees and joints after 60. This food is so effective, it's being used in medical settings to help patients recover from joint injuries and surgeries. Number 1. Wild-caught sardines with bones. This might surprise you, but sardines eaten whole, bones and all, represent the most complete collagen building package available in any single food. The soft, edible bones provide calcium and phosphorus in the exact ratios your body uses to build bone matrix. The fish itself provides marine collagen peptides that are identical to human collagen, and the omega-3 fatty acids provide the anti-inflammatory support needed for healing. But what makes sardines truly special is something called hydroxyapatite. This is the mineral complex that makes up your bone structure, and sardine bones contain it in its natural, bioavailable form. When you eat your body preformed building blocks for bone and whole sardines, you're essentially giving cartilage regeneration. So there you have it, 7 real foods that can rebuild your knees and joints naturally after 60. Not expensive supplements, not miracle cures, just powerful, accessible foods that give your body exactly what it needs to manufacture fresh, strong collagen and repair damaged cartilage from the inside out. Start adding these to your plate this week and watch what happens to your mobility, flexibility, and freedom.